Hey everybody, I'm Ellen here at etrailer.com, and we're going to take a quick look at the Performance Tools set of tools. So this is going to be a 134-piece set, and makes kind of a nice set to have around the home, keep it in your vehicle, to do any kind of work on it or maintain that while you're out on the road. It's kind of a mid-tier as far as the echelon of good, better, best when it comes to tools. So I wouldn't suggest this for somebody who's going to be a mechanic using these tools day in and day out repeatedly over and over and over. You're probably going to want something that has a bit more of a longer life or a little higher quality. But for a kind of a starter set or just something that's maybe a spare set to have around the house, this can make a great option for you. So let's take a look at it. Something I do like about this set is that the case seems pretty nice. A lot of these cases can tend to be a little bit on the cheap side, or they can be kind of hard to get out the accessories. So I'm not going to list all the things that come in this. If you want to see specifically all the parts, you can find those listed out on our product page here at etrailer.com. It tells you everything that's included in this kit. I'll just kind of go over the highlights with you. So we've got our bit drivers here, and these pop out in these little kind of blocks, and then pull out each one of these. Now, I've had some of these same kind of designed things in my home tool kit, and they can be really hard to get out of there. I've even had to use pliers to get some of these bit drivers out, but with these I haven't had any trouble with any of them that I've tried, so that's pretty nice. So in addition to that, you'll also get some hex tools. We'll get metric and SAE. Got some extensions. You've got a 3/8 inch drive ratchet here. So this one is going to be probably the most common drive ratchet that you'll use. You've got deep and short well sockets, and in both sizes for the 3/4 inch and also a 3/8 inch, and also the 1/4 inch there. We have a 1/4 inch bit driver, an extension for the 3/8 and an extension for the 1/4 inch, and also a 5/8 spark plug socket. So a pretty good starter set, again, to work on any kind of car or automotive application. I think this makes a pretty good set. It's got most of the things that you're going to need. Again, has metric and SAE parts. So I'm going to try to see how well everything is held in place. I would probably keep this piece of foam just to kind of keep things from whacking into each other. So I'm going to shut it up and shake it around just to see how well it does. And see how well everything stayed in place. So things do pop out a little bit. Just this one guy, so that's not too bad. And some of these other sockets did come out as well. There's another set from PT that's the 210 piece that actually held a little bit better than this. So not a huge thing, but just something to keep in mind. Might not do as well without that. So a little bit more transfer that time. So that's just something to keep in mind there. If this is going to be bumping around in the back of your vehicle, it might take a little bit of time to get things organized again, but just something to test out here. Kept everything pretty well, so it's not too hard to get these guys back into the spot. Another thing about the case is that it does have a piece going through, which I think is metal. It's hard to tell, so it's not just going to be a little flap of plastic. I've seen a lot of other ones that use just like a little flap, and then that can split immediately on you, so should be pretty good overall. Try out the ratchets here, just so you can hear the gears inside there. Kind of gives you the best indication of how well this is going to work for you. I'll do the same with that 1/4 inch. So these are held a little bit tight in there, which is not a bad thing. And I think it's got a pretty good amount of teeth. It's 72 gear teeth in there. So overall, kind of an entry-level kit to have with you to work on your car, maybe change out an air filter or anything like that. Again, I might kind of keep this piece of foam in there just as long as you can to help keep things from falling out. It seems like that did make a big difference, but if you lose it, which probably will happen, not a huge deal. You just might have to kind of put stuff back. Also, you'll want to make sure that you open it with the logo side facing up, because otherwise all the other things that are sitting in the bottom, those are just sitting there. They're not held in place like the top piece. So if you were to flip this over, all that stuff's going to fall out. So just something to keep in mind there. But that's pretty much it as far as our look for this tool set. I hope this has been helpful in deciding if this is the right one for you. We do have a couple other options available here at etrailer.com, but our goal is always to make sure that you get the right part the first time. So again, I hope this video helped. I'm Ellen with etrailer.com. Thanks for watching.